Welcome back to the channel. To those that are yet to subscribe, make sure you please click on that subscribe button, like, share, also make your comments. I definitely would love to watch out for it. So day before yesterday, our prediction was right. We can also see even a day before yesterday also, we actually had the correction. And yesterday, I also told you guys that we are going to be getting a drop, but it will be more preferable if we hold it till Friday. So yesterday we closed bearish. So today we are going to be looking at what price will be playing out, which is I believe we will have a bearish move, but it just depends on the type of news that will come out. And we will be expecting a news on PC, which means we can't really predict what will come out for today on PC, right? Month on month, we can't really predict. It just depends on the news. If the news come out positive, then we will see a drop on our euro to USD. But if it comes out negative, we are very much likely to see a bullish move on euro to USD. So basically, it is just depends on the news. But before the news comes out, what do you think we'll be expecting? I think we'll be expecting a little bit of a drop movement, not really much. So let's see if this price will be able to hit this level before the news will drop. I think we've actually we've gotten to the level also. So literally, we've gotten to the level. So the next movement we'll be expecting on Euro USD is probably the news that will be released. It's only the news that will determine the next movement. Either we continue to go bullish or we continue to drop. But with this news, I think it will actually push up. Well, I can't really predict, but we need to watch out for the news. So basically, if I'm to say I need to trade, I will probably say maybe you should take another trade, stay away from USD pair. So that is exactly what I have. I can't really predict what markets will be moving. It just depends on the news, right? So personally, if there's any other trade you can take, you can go ahead and trade, and just stay away from this USD, because we don't know what that news is going to come out, and you don't want to get stopped out, right? Basically, it is better you actually don't take any trade than to take a trade and lost in that trade. Like they always say, it is better you don't place any trade than for you to place a trade and you lost in that trade. So that is terrible. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe to the Patreon channel, so far so good. These are all the trade we actually took this week. We can see it. USD Chinese to USD dollar to our Chinese yuan. You can see I shared this trade 6 days ago, right? One of these trade that is still playing out is WTI crude oil. So I'm going to post it out soon once we actually get to the targets. But we can see Chinese USD Chinese yuan. We've gotten to the target, right? You can see Nasdaq 100. Right, we also see S&P 500. We also see silver. We also see nat gas, see gold that we also took, and I told them to sell on gold. We also take a trade on GBP New Zealand dollar. So when you take a look at it, I'm going to share the link to all those trades you take, so you can go and watch it for confirmation. You can see that this trade so far, there are about 7 trades. All the trading we took this week so far are 8 trades. Now, how many failed trades do we have? Just 2 failed trade. Yes, the only 2 failed trade we've had this week is S&P 500 and Nasdaq natural gas. Those are the 2 failed trade we actually had, right? And funny thing is that this failed trade was actually a very small trade. We only target to hit a bit, just a little bit of a small. You can see for the day 20, not much move we were prepared to grab. So if you were to use 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, basically it is a very small trade you have. But when you take a look at this our win trade, they are very big trade. I mean, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 7 trade here. So you see that there are 5 win trade, big one, not just small one. Big 5 win trade with just 2 small failed trade. And now one more trade is playing out, which is WTI, which we are going to hit the target today. It just remains a couple of pips for us to actually hit the target. So basically, we will be having six good trade, win trade with just 2 failed small trade. So that is why I'm saying that if in case you are not yet a subscriber to our Patreon channel, you can give it a try, especially maybe you're having a trouble, increasing the size of your accounts. Maybe you are blowing your accounts, right? You can just give us a try, right? Last week, we actually had a very profitable week. Those, if I actually shared all my trade with you here. Last week was a very profitable week. 2 weeks also, last 2 week was also a very wonderful trade also. So when you check the channel, you see the link to this my playlist, you see February 20 to 24. So you can basically watch all this trade to actually confirm. I've also shown you all the trade that I also shared in this channel. That is to like, just this is just a proof to tell you that actually if you join that you get a better trade. So basically I'll be watching out for it. Now the next one we'll be doing will be on GBP USD. You can check that also out.